Hello, people. How's everybody doing? I love you, honey. Try to let me know if you're sending a gift, babe, because I didn't see them. It doesn't really matter either way. It's cool, but just if you can, try to let me know. That way I can try to look at it. Just so I can make sure YouTube isn't like trying to hide them or something. YouTube is weird, man. So I love you so much. How are you doing today? You can type in the chat if you'd like. Whatever you like, honey. I'm just trying to persist. Oh. But how's everybody doing out there? So yeah, like I said, man, I teach people how to be men and women and grown adults. And most of all, I teach people how to be men. You know? I mean, it is what it is, man. I'm here for the purpose that I'm here for. Not for anybody else's purpose, right? They don't set my goalpost. I'm doing what I want to do. I built all this with my bare hands and my genius mind. Feel me? But like I said, we're going to keep on doing numbers. You saw one of those shorts did like almost 800 views yesterday immediately. As soon as I put them out, sometimes they just be hidden. Feel me? And I personally love it when it does that. It's a pretty cool feeling. But yeah, man, I just refuse to give up, man. And y'all have no idea what that means for me with what I'm going through physically, but I refuse. You know, so it is what it is. And I do believe in God, and I will always believe in God and always have faith. And that's just the truth. That's how I genuinely feel. But how's everybody doing today? Hopefully you're having a pleasant day. Hopefully now will be a Batman day. Let me see here. Ooh. I'm tired today. Do 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 do. I repeat, I am not a YouTuber, and this is not the Coach Eli Show. That Muppet is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Oh, he just left us with so much comedy gold. It is unbelievable. It is hilarious. Unreal, man. I thought I'd seen it all until I got on YouTube. You ain't seen it all until you get on YouTube. Then you seen it all. Real talk. This stuff is crazy on here. Never seen anything like it. Funny as hell. So, yeah, like I said, if it was all in good fun, that'd be one thing. But with these people, it ain't. You know what I mean? They try to disguise their passive aggressiveness, and they really don't like seeing you win, and they take it very seriously. So it's like, okay, I see what it is. I see you. Ooh, Anyway, what's up, baby? I can't see the messages all the time. I have to, touch the screen. Tell her I'm live right now. Yeah, let me know when you get in here. Hold on, let me make sure she knows. It's real wet out here today. Apparently it rained. So I gotta kind of try to be somewhat cautious when I'm walking so I don't slip. It's almost happened already a few times, and I don't need that right now. That ain't no joke out here. But yeah, I love you, honey. I'm right here. Did y'all see, oh man, I just went in tons of water. It's all in my socks and my shoes now. Awesome. Did y'all see that was Dennis Quaid leaving the Palisades? That was funny. Dennis Quaid is getting old, man. Like, he's getting older, man. He's getting up there. Like, I hadn't heard about him in a long time, man. I remember in the movie The Perfect Game, I believe. My dad used to watch it with me. He's a good actor. I always liked him. He played just a more normal guy like me. You know, I like that. That's what we need, man. We need to get away from all this other you-know-what stuff. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. All this nonsense. It's just nonsense, man. I don't understand it. I don't understand, like, people and a culture that, like, considers itself to be something that it's never proven itself to be. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I just see, like, a lot of overcompensation, and then, like I said, they would call it culture because it's hypocrisy, and that's what they've been taught. You know, I talked about this for years. But it's the reality. It's the real reality. Their culture got taken from them and replaced with ignorance. It's the truth. And you see it, that's why they're always on the news, always on the TV, always really just acting a fool. I mean, they're doing the same thing on the internet. And that's what's crazy, man. The people that were trying to make a career off of pointing the finger at others and saying how they're all wilding out and they're all so crazy, whatever, as if that's a bad thing. It's kind of necessary in this environment and the world we live in, but okay. And then they be on the internet acting a fool, you know, and trying to pretend that they like behind the scenes. Like, I see you. I see all of you, man. Y'all fools be thinking you slick on here, man. I don't get it, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, people just do not have any awareness of reality. They don't know who I am. They don't know who they talking to. I'll say that much. That's for sure. Feel me? But like I said, they keep all their games over there. They do their games away from me. They give me my distance. It's just pathetic, though. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. What happened to these dogs over here? They chased me into that tree one day a long time ago. Remember I told you all about that? What happened to them? They're not around no more. Which, I mean, I'm kind of glad they're not here to chase me, but I just wonder if they're all right. Or what happened with that? It was a while back, so, you know, I have no idea. I like animals. Love animals. Christina, when we're together, can we get a kitten? Or maybe more than one? I want a kitten. That's what I want. I want a cat. I don't know. Some of the puppies are pretty cute too. I just always like cats, man. I just feel like cats they're nurturing, they care, I believe they're super loyal. Like the one I rescued and raised and saved, man, it was loyal as it gets. It was way loyal, more loyal than any dog. You know, dogs are cool, but I don't know. I like them. I just always feel like they're more about like self-preservation more than loyalty. I think people misconstrue it. Like the dog is doing what the dog needs to do, but I just don't feel it with dogs normally. Maybe if it was like a puppy, but cats, I don't know. I always had a connection with, and they're supposed to be like the guardians of like the underworld. That might be why, but cats, like, I don't know what it is about them, man. They're special creatures, man. They got gifts, like real gifts. So, I don't know. I definitely want a kitty. I want a little kitten that I can raise. See, this is why man, people just be irritating, bro. I'm trying to see what's up today, but Christina, I'll tell you some personal stuff in a minute here. I'll message it to you. But, yeah, man, we really just chilling, man. Like I said, I'm kind of tired. It's hard for me to talk a lot because I'm out of breath a lot. So, everything I'm depicting and talking about is not fake, man. It's all real. But like I said, I'm trying my best, man. I refuse to give up. Especially right now, man, this business is thriving and flourishing. And I think that I'm definitely serving as a model of inspiration for people in the public. So I'm happy about that, But that's my whole issue with these people, man. They want to talk down on others, but it's all fake. It's on the internet. They don't act like that in reality. In reality, they're all fake and catty. And that's most of the people in your society. And I mean, quite frankly, I can't stand, people like that. I can't stand that. Like, that's my number one issue. Always has been. Because you see it the minute you get online. Like, you could go to any website. When I used to go to them old chat websites back in the day when I was younger, you'd see it on there. They do the same thing every time. It's like, is this really how your society feels towards people? And it is. It's sad, man. But all y'all cowards, none of y'all can voice how you feel. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why so much, you know exactly what it is, for no reason, towards innocent people. And then we wonder why all these crimes are being committed, and mostly towards innocent people. We wonder why the dichotomy is the way it is. We wonder why there's so much corruption. We wonder why, because society is sick. What I realize is people hide, their true intentions. And I've just never been like that. I've always been genuine and like open book. Please wait, because I don't want to wait for you, bro. Old 18 wheeler. There we go. Gotta get past that. I ain't trying to wait on him. Walking out here ain't easy either. If y'all think it is, it's all rocks, mud, grass, water. Probably have to get some new socks today. Shoes I'm going to try to stick with. They already got holes in them. Like I said, man, we need donations. It's like Wesley Snipes said, he said, how do you think we fund this organization? We're not exactly the March of Dimes. Like I said, when I talk about my wealth and equity and all that, it's all real, but who cares? I don't care about that stuff. Like, that's the thing. People just act, they expect you to be like fake like them. Like, what are you saying? They try to like set a standard that's impossible to meet. And why would I try to satisfy like any of that? Why would I care? It's so weird, because really it's just, they have a problem with themselves, all of them. And you can see it all over them, like their insecurities, they're super whack. All of them, they're super lame. And they think they're like cool. It's like, no, like, you're lame. And like I said, the new age women, they gravitate to that. The more whack you are, the more weird it is. That's the truth. Like, that's why y'all make those inferences. Like, you always say the same thing. Like, what are y'all talking about, dude? Like, it's just weird. Like, I'm safer than any of you people. I'm safer than any of you dudes. You dudes is mad weird, bro. I'm just being real. If I was a girl, I wouldn't pay you the time of day. I wouldn't even talk to you. Real talk. Like, look at half of y'all, man. Are you serious? I wouldn't waste my time. You know what I mean? But I just think it's odd. They be around whack women too. They just whack. Like, ain't about nothing. Like, that ain't no girlfriend. That's an expenditure. Real talk. That's an expense. That's just money that you got to spend. You know what I mean? Like, for what? You know what I mean? So I don't get it. I don't like when people be saying one thing and then doing another, or they say one thing and then it comes out they lying. And like, if that happens immediately, like, yeah, nah, bro, I stay away from you. You know what I mean? But like I said, I know what that is. That's that little conspiracy, right? That, again, all these people here, like I said, are doing illegal activity. So that's what they do. They try to play you close and act like they cool with you. Like, quit doing that, man. I'm not going to waste my time, bro. I'm going to tell y'all off now. Real talk, I'm not even going to waste my time with it. What's up, Ace? Huh. What's up, Ace? How you doing? I love you, Christina. Yeah, me and Christina are going to always be close and tight. She always backs me 100%. Like I said, that's true love. We don't do things for show over here, man. We just naturally happy. You know what I mean? I can't wait to be with her in person. I can't wait. And it ain't about the money. I don't care less about that nonsense. I just, it's not nonsense. I don't care about money. I just want to be with my girlfriend. But that'll be cool. We'll be able to do a lot. That's why it's exciting for me, honestly. It's really cool because I'm like, we won't need for anything. Like, whatever we need, we get. We both deserve that. You know what I mean? And that's what excites me, is being able to go do stuff with you. We can go do whatever the hell we want all the time. That's awesome. That's what I can't wait for. I want to just like stay in and watch movies and eat Chinese food. Like I said, we can order all the food we want, do whatever we want. Like, that's awesome. Go travel, go to different cities and states, and have a ball and experience different places. I want to go to like St. Louis, Missouri. I don't know if I've ever been there. Ever. I might have been through it. I don't even know though. I know that's a pretty active city too. I wonder if I did it there, I bet you it would really help. Any city that I do this in, it travels by word of mouth. So people will see it, right? People will see it and they're going to be like really into it. So if I take this to like Arkansas, Missouri, people are going to be like, wow. You know what I'm saying? And they see me on social media, so they're going to be like, oh, he real. He's not just, doing this in one territory or kicking a bunch of fake stuff he ain't about. He's really out here like this. Like, yeah, that's the whole point of it. I didn't do this to be local. I'm not local. That's the part that is upsetting for me, because I'm hard on myself and I really want to get this business expanded, but we need the money, and it's got to be a lot of money. I need enough money where I can get everything I need for it, because we're going to do it no matter what. That's what people got to understand. I mean, we're going to do it no matter what. They're going to have to give me my license, you know what I mean, when Christina's going to help me pay for all that, but, we're gonna be winning either way out here, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm gonna be driving motorcycles, everything. I'm probably gonna have to get a motorcycle license. Aren't they separate? Ace, do you know they're separate licenses, right? Like, that's the thing. Like, what's the big deal? These people act like basic stuff is a big deal. You see, I don't need a car. Bro, I can walk and run like 30 plus miles more. You know what I mean? I don't know how many I could in a day, but a lot. Probably like 60 plus if I really wanted. Like I know when I was in Kentucky, man, when I left that racetrack, like I told you, I walked all the way to Lexington, homeboy. Look that up. It's like a 3-hour walk. Look up how many miles it is. Somebody can tell me. Tell me, Ace, how far is it from Kingsville to Lexington? Let me know that if you can. Like the actual like mile distance. I walked that whole way, and then I had to get through all of Lexington to get to that shelter and all that. Like, y'all don't get it, man. I just took off. Like, I didn't know where I was at all. I had no idea. They wouldn't even let us go, like, outside. They wouldn't let me do nothing, so I didn't know where we were at. I didn't know what was going on. I had an idea, but I just figured it out on my own. I planned it all ahead of time, and I left. You know, I had already called the shelter and stuff. Like, I'm smart, bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna figure it out somehow, some way. And I think they didn't believe me because I brought it up to some people. I brought it up to Miguel too, and I even told them. I told all of them, man. I told Raul. Like I said, I can't stand Raul. Never will like Raul, man. It's two-faced. Raul, I told him straight up like several times, like I'm probably just gonna leave. Like that's what they wanted, and they were encouraging me to leave. Like they left me stranded out there. Intentionally, like I'll never forget that. You know what I mean? Like I said, Miguel's cool, he alright. But I don't understand why he stays in that. I really don't. You know, he accepts the way that they treat him, and I just don't get it. You know, because he's better than that. He could do a lot better than that, but it's what he chooses to do. It's obviously what he wants, so. You know, what I've noticed with a lot of people is some people will chase validation of other people. And it's usually narcs, because narcs will give and take validation like it's a token, you know, and it's a strategy. And I just never understood that, chasing the validation of somebody who doesn't care about you and is against you. You know what I mean? I've never done that. I've had relationships. I never chased anybody's validation. I don't care how you feel. Feel me? Like, at all. Trust me, man, I've been through it with all that. People don't know. I love you, honey. 2 separate licenses. 2 separate tests, even. Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't have any issue with the test. I mean, you got to take into account, we got the worst driving rating in America, okay? And in this city, this is the worst drivers in the whole country. And, you know, so I mean, how hard can any of the driving tests be if all these people got passed? You know, like, it's because Mexico is right here. Like, oh yeah, people were asking me that too. My friend in Georgia, he was like, do you go to Mexico? Hell no. Are you insane? You think I want to go down there? Hell no. I'll tell you what, though, when we get the money, me and Christina could go down there, but that'll be a last priority. Y'all don't understand how real it is in Mexico, bro. It's bad, man. The corruption there is on another level. Now, I'm not saying I don't have the courage to do it, but I'd be doing the same thing. I'd just be out there, and I'd be there to stand up against corruption. So I would have to stand up to, you know, all the organizations and gangs that I already did and I already defeated on this side. That's the truth. So, but there, it's like you're in their, you know, you're in their land, their territory. Like, I just don't really believe that. That's like infringing. You know what I mean? I don't believe in doing that. I don't think that's right, no matter what. You know? Like, the way I see it, let them do it to themselves. That's what they do. If people want my opinion, and I'm sure there's other people that feel the same way, let them do it to themselves. You know what I mean? That's their problem. I don't want no parts of it, bro. Like, I know Mexico ain't no joke. Like, I'm brave, but I'm also smart. You feel me? Like, nah, y'all don't get it, bro. Like, I've been in the hospitals and had white boys telling me stories about what happened over there and stuff. Like, it's different when you meet, you know, over there. No. Y'all think this is bad over here. That's way worse, I'm sure. Now, there's probably good parts, but there's a lot of tension, man, towards, you know, me and whatever, you know, anyone like me, my people. There's a lot of tension, man. And I'm not scared of it at all, but I'm scared of me. You know what I mean? Because I know how I am, and I know I'm not going back down. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is, homie. You know what I mean? So it's like, I would never. Me and Christina are not going to Mexico at all. Actually, I'm glad that got brought up. We are not going over there. It's not happening. It's a waste of time. What's over there? Nothing. It's poverty and nonsense. That's the truth. Like, that's the thing. Just because something is there doesn't mean you utilize it. If it's a negative and not a positive, I don't want to go over there. I don't. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like when they try to recruit me to the agencies. Like, I know my mind. I know I could be one of the best soldiers in any agency. I could be Marine, any of that easily in my sleep. I don't want to do it. Because I know me, I know my mind, and I can't handle it. I'm not talking about the way you're probably thinking. I'm saying I'm trained, bro. I'm like, I know I would excel, and then I'd become obsessed with it. And I don't want that to happen. And I believe in your soul, keeping your soul clean. And the way you do that is living the way I'm living. That's what people don't. It doesn't matter where you at. What I represent is living a clean life, no matter where you are. You know, no matter how hard it is, no matter where you are, and just live a clean, normal life and help people, man. And, you know, believe in God and preach the word of God. It's the way to go. It's not a coward's route, clearly, because I'm farthest thing from a coward. Like, you know how much history I got in the streets? Like, in Mexico, to be honest, they would all be scared of me. I already know. They'd all be terrified. You know what I mean? But, like, what do I need? I don't need an ego boost. Like, no, I would never have Christina and I in an environment like that. I'm good. Y'all can have that. It's all nonsense. It was always nonsense. Like, I was like in high school when I was standing up to some of them I found out were like my cousins. You know, like Paco and Puig and all those same people. They're always around. They're all from here. We went to St. Joe's together to high school. And they're all right, you know. Victor's all right. He was cool the last time I saw him. You know, still got love for him. You know, even if we had our issues in the past. But it was just in high school. Puig is a fairly big dude. So he would like pretend that he was like, you know, gonna, you know what I'm saying, right? And I never put up with it. I always stood up to him. And then me and Victor got into it one day. That was a waste of time. Like, he didn't win. You know what I mean? And then Paco just would always talk, basically. That's about it. But Victor ended up respecting me. I think Puig did too, really, in all reality. You know, so, I mean, I still got love for him. I mean, we went to high school together, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, they're cool with me when I see them. You know what I mean? They have no reason not to be. I try to be cool with everybody, man. I try to help everybody, man. That's what people get misconstrued. I had my era where I was, you know, having a lot of problems with a lot of people. I went through all that, man. Y'all saw me and who I am at that whole era. That was a long time, too. So people know who I am. I mean, I don't have nothing to prove. I'd rather get along with people now, man. I'm getting older, bro, you know. I definitely am not trying to have issues for no reason. I don't see the purpose in it. I mean, I'm not mad about nothing, you know. Like, I'm just chilling. I like being happy, man, and helping people. I'd rather see people win and make it. You know, I never, ever wanted to bring anybody down. You know, I'm not like these people on here. Said Queen Christina. She is my queen. Queenie. But, yeah, honey, we're not going to Mexico. Sorry, it's not happening. Because I'm smart and I know what I'm saying. Like, I know how bad it is over there. And we ain't living here either, that's for sure. We're getting the hell away from this place. But that's why I can't wait. That's just one of the reasons I can't wait to get out of here. Real talk. I mean, I love it for now. It's all right for now. It's cool. Serves its purpose. But when Christina gets here and gets me, hell no. Go somewhere else. And not in Texas either. We're getting out of the state probably. All that water just pretty much almost went in my mouth. Why does my headphone go out that quickly? How is that possible, man? It should be charged. There we go. There's the honk. Oh, he's irritating. I've been to Mexico a bunch. Cool. I'm all set on Mexico, right? Yeah. We don't need those problems. We're all right. I mean, you got to understand, bro. I'm right next to it. I mean, you think that people in Mexico don't know who I am? They do. They know very well who I am. I shut down cartel operations. Okay? I mean, that's my whole point. Like, we're not going over there. It just ain't happening. People know me. I'm a gangster. Like, that's the reality. That's why it's funny when these people are online trying to talk to me some way. Like, yeah, people don't approach me like that in reality. They just don't. They don't talk to me crazy. So, you know, I'm not scared of it, but it's just not smart. Am I a what? All right, yeah, you got to get out of here, bro. Goodbye. Weirdest stuff I ever seen. You see that right now, Christina? That nonsense? If that was Ace, goodbye. I don't know if Ace is a little weird, man, and like, we might need to just keep him banned from the program. I don't know if that is him and he's trying to pretend it ain't. He's weird. Weird as hell, man. Yeah, I'm glad you're all set on Mexico because we ain't doing that. No. There's the answer. A big no. I don't know what that means. So let me go ahead and get you off my program. Bye. I want to go in here and ask them if they have this one thing that I'm considering looking at. Hold on. I think he's tripping out because he sees Batman coming. All right, hold on. And my water is leaking. Great. Ooh. Ooh. See, that's why I can't be looking at the screen when I'm walking all the time. Almost slipped right there in front of y'all. That would have been bad, too. The curve is right there. We need to avoid me having any more mishaps. I had too many. But it's wet out here today. It sucks. It's just the worst timing. But yeah, they're weird. But I don't know. I really want to just go to territories and places. I haven't really been a lot. You know, I traveled a little bit on my own, but like I wouldn't like spend. There's another honk. I wouldn't spend a lot of time in a lot of those places. So I don't know. I want to go like up north for sure, like Maine and Vermont, and like all the yuppie, like snob places. Like I want to go there. Like I want to be Batman there though, like with all that stuff. I think it'd be cool. We can go to Seattle, Red Pill territory. Red Pill, man, what happened to Red Pill, man? I know y'all fools be staying in touch with that fool. You must be talking to him, letting him know Tyree's taking over everything. He's Batman. I bet he's like, if he doesn't have access to the internet, he's probably tripping. He's probably like, he's delivered on everything he said. Like he's become Batman, and he already knew I was going to do it. I told that fool when I was in that basement in Green Bay where they were trying to get me, right? I told him, I said, no, like, you don't understand. Like, I'm really going to be Batman. Like, remember when they laughed at me then? They ain't laughing now. they definitely ain't gonna be laughing soon when we get all this money and I start really like getting a 3D printer and creating all the masks and everything. See, the problem is everybody wants to act like they know how to do it. Like, if y'all knew how to do it, you would have tried to do it at this point. You can't do it because you don't have the heart. I mean, you got to be a straight soldier to do what I do. You got to be like the real deal. I mean, this is worse than anything. This is worse than being in any like boxing league, anything like that. I mean, it's not even comparable. You know what I mean? So like, don't think for 1 minute anybody could do this or walk in my shoes. Couldn't none of y'all do what I do. Get that straight, first of all. That's number one, right? But I mean, like I said, that's what they're all big on. It's just like with the music. Everybody's like, well, I need this interface. I need this mic. All I need is a computer with a decent mic in it, built in it, and that's it. I don't even need a mic. I just need a laptop, and I'll make amazing music. I've done it a million times. Most of my music was just recorded on laptops with the laptop mic. Like, what? Y'all are too big on this appearance stuff and like gear and all that. Like, that's your problem. Being a consumer, that's not being Batman. You know what I mean? Batman is going to be the guy in the suit, not the suit itself. The suit doesn't matter because the suit is ever evolving and ever changing. Common sense. You're going to learn through experience, right? And you're going to add to it. You're going to do different things with it. So it's all self-explanatory, man. I don't know why these people act like things are in a constant state if they're not constants. They're constantly evolving. They're ever changing and ever evolving. So like, that's the whole thing. Like, just like when I was doing the scooter at first, y'all don't get, I had to shorten this cape a lot. The cape was longer. I had to shorten it because it was the only way it wouldn't get caught in the rigging, like in the part that was really hot. Like, seemed like it was like the engine. He said it wasn't, but it seemed like it was. I think he doesn't know what he's talking about, and that's their issue. And it would get caught in there, and you know, it would stop the whole scooter, and it could have ruined it. You know, because it's like cloth in the thing that's trying to run the engine and run it. You know, the electric part, right? So yeah, it would get caught in there, and like, it would be really uncomfortable too, because you're just driving it, and you know what I mean. Like, that's the same thing I get worried about on the bicycles. I can't get caught in the back wheel because, you know, something could happen to me. You know, because I'm riding and pedaling, and then it's, you know, you're going against your own pull, and that's not good, especially if you're going full speed. That's bad news. I don't know what could happen, you know. So like, don't think it's easy. None of this is easy. You know, they make it look easy in the movies. Them dudes couldn't even wear those suits for very long. They all couldn't stand the suit, you know. Remember, like, what's his name? Christian Bale was saying he had a headache, like, that it would give him headaches. I mean, they weren't comfortable. So, I mean, that's the thing. Like, if you have Hollywood and they have issues, I think they're cheering for me or something. If you got Hollywood and they have issues, it shows you the truth that they don't use a huge budget for Hollywood films. They may act like it. They may tell you they do. They don't. They use rinky-dink stuff. Like, y'all don't get it, man. We doing the same exact thing. All this is like film and animation. So it's the same thing. I'm a movie producer if I want to be, basically. They're doing something weird over here with some machines. I'll just go around here because I don't want to breathe stuff if there's stuff coming out of it. Paranoid about that stuff. They be digging potholes too and putting chemicals in them and stuff. And I would just be worried sometimes, like, because I'm going right by it. So it's like weird. Then I'd be trying to look at it and see, like, do they have masks on, or, you know what I'm saying? That's just basic common sense thoughts. Can I get around here? Should be over here. Ah, man, my feet hurt. But yeah, I want to go to like these different places. Like I said, definitely New York, but I don't know. Want to hopefully just want to have fun and see Christina happy with me. You know, I know she'll be ecstatic. Aren't you excited, honey, to be with me? Seems like it's coming right around the corner. You know, I'm sure you'll finish negotiations pretty soon at some point here. You know, they need to give you everything you deserve, and that's it. I think it's coming right around the corner, personally. So I'm excited. But yeah, like I said, I mean, that's the thing, you know, you take any slouch and put him in a decked out Batman suit, the guy could be a millionaire. I mean, there's been people that they claim do it, but it's all fake. It's all for like YouTube. Like, that's not real. There's a big difference between me, the kind of Batman I am, and people like that. We have nothing in common. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you the truth. Like, I'm just saying, those dudes, they would not be able to compete with me. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, this isn't just about marketing. Like I said, I'm the real thing. It's just different. I mean, if you don't have it in you, you just don't have it in you. You can be rich as you want and claim you have money. Like, I could have done that in the past. I never thought about it, to be honest. I kind of wish that I had. I didn't have the right mentality yet. You know, that's the thing. I was really on some Joker stuff, and I was like actually doing Joker things. That's what people don't understand. I was the Joker before I was Batman, like the real thing. And I was like scary. I was doing like scary stuff. I was doing a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? So people don't get, like, it makes sense for me to be Batman. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've lived a different life. I'm good, bro. That makes absolutely no coherent sense, but thank you. See what I'm saying? They have an impoverished mentality. I'm just not hearing it, bro. Y'all need to be careful what you say on here. I can't understand why someone gang stalks me for years and then wants to comment here and talk to me. It's never going to happen, so don't even try it. Get over that concept. I'm not your friend, right? Now, if you're going to be a fan, just like I told you, again, proving me right, that's all you ever do. The readings, I told you, said that all of you are going to be my biggest fans. All these people, these fake transgressors, they're going to be my biggest fans. That's fine. You can be a fan. That doesn't mean you get to talk to me now. That makes no sense. You're not ever going to talk to me after what you people did to me and what you see I'm going through because of it. Again, you're trying to pretend that it's not serious. It is. But yeah, I mean, you have to be scary as Batman. I mean, if you're not, I mean, that's not Batman otherwise. That's the whole point of it. It's put fear in the hearts of those who try to put fear in the innocent. I mean, you either in or you ain't. Like I said, I'm divinely born to be this. This is what God chose for me to be and do. It's different. It's not just a guy with money. But yeah, like I said, bats are great survivors. That's what he says in the movie. That's what I am. Anybody on here will tell you that. Hell, even Raleigh used to say that. You know? So, I mean, it fits me perfectly. I'm just saying it was God's plan. Clearly, it's God's divine will, not just mine. It's just obvious as day that I was meant to be Batman. That's what people don't get. Y'all don't get, bro. Like, y'all act like it's difficult or something. Like, that's what I'm saying. They act like, you understand? I'm one decision, one step away from everything, like from flying and everything. Like, people act like it's difficult. Not for a genius. Like, you think with the kind of money that Christina and I are going to be looking at, right? Do you think that, how do I put it? Do you think that we can't construct some wings, some bat wings? Honey, can you comment if you're in here, please, just so I know that you haven't been blocked accidentally? Because that's the last thing I need right now. Because this thing be lying, and they just, like I said, it's just so weird how they just keep on doing the same thing when I've informed them that's a felony. Across state lines, much less, it's a federal crime. I don't know why they keep doing this, why they keep committing crimes. It's odd. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Let them do what they do. We got another one that can't drive and can't make up their mind. It's not that hard, man. It really ain't. Y'all think I'm a nice guy. Not really. Not at all. But yeah, if you can, honey, type something if you're here. Just so I know you're still with me here. But yeah, like, I'm sure we can construct some wings. Y'all don't get I pay attention to detail. Like, anything I see, I usually can duplicate it even better. I mean, how do you think I learned like 52 blocks? It was just from watching videos. And then the guy started teaching me his part of the system in Dallas. But a lot of it was watching videos, and I studied it and I studied it and I kept studying. I can learn anything just from vision. And I taught it to myself. Ooh, yeah, that could have been bad. Yep, I gotta watch it. Need some new shoes, man. Now I'm sliding. I do not want to fall right now. It's the last thing I need. Batman falling. Because I gotta take care of this phone too. It's the only phone I got right now. It's a good phone. It's doing me well. The YouTube check, the next one's already almost to 25 bucks. Just gonna walk slower here. It's already almost to 25 bucks. That's without the allotted views that I've already gotten more of, quite a bit too. I don't think that's with the 700 plus views on that one video and all that. Doing numbers, man. I stay doing numbers. I stay getting marketing and circulation. Like I said, do you see B Vlogs running a business like this? No, because he doesn't know how to run a business. You understand? I mean, you don't make any money every day, but you want to every day. It's just so obvious too when he says it. Yeah, I keep hundreds on me. You've never had hundreds on you one day. Like, why? And why do you listen to somebody who everyone literally knows has failed? I don't understand that. But like I said, people are weird. Oh, and all you TikTok people, man, miss me with that, bro. TikTok is an evil platform. I already told you that the imagery is messed up. I can't even look at TikTok. Don't ever show me a TikTok video. None of y'all. I can't look at it because of what I went through with the truck thing. Y'all are silly, man. Talking about if they delete TikTok, away. Good. I ain't never liked TikTok. TikTok ain't done us no good. None of it. It's causing tons of issues for a lot of people, man. It's demonic. It's an evil, demonic platform. Goodbye, TikTok. I got one. I never use it. I don't even go on there. I don't know how many followers I got. I haven't been on there in like a year. Ever since we made it, Christina and I talked about it. She said, it's probably a bad idea with what you got going on. I said, yeah. I ain't messed with it since. So, no, I'd rather, I wanted TikTok banned a long time ago, personally. I never wanted it around. I don't like it. It's just giving opportunity to people that don't deserve one. Like, how many opportunities you going to give these people that failed? And that's why, I mean, look at the future. Look at how these people, they don't believe in God. They don't have faith. You see what I'm going through is insurmountable odds. I mean, there's no way I should even be able to walk right now, much less breathe. And I'm sitting here still winning in front of you. And you're seeing God at work, like I told you, and now he's putting TikTok out of business too. It's all God. It's common sense. And what does that mean? That rules out the other platforms. So YouTube is going to become the biggest platform. YouTube and Facebook. And Facebook is more like an engineered platform for marketing and to push out your media from another outlet. And they can't really shut this down, I don't think, because of the pay system. And they've got people like me working. You know, that would make no sense because I ain't even made a lot of money yet on here. You know, like they need to pay us. Oh, and the reading said I'm going to get back pay. I don't know if it's from this or I don't know it's from what. That's an undercover like sheriff or cop right there. All black vehicle. See, I pay attention to everything. Batman is smart. Smart as hell. And I'm going to wait for them to go too. I cannot slip out here, man. It's getting too wet. I'm going to slip. I'm going to wait for them to go. Yeah, I'll wait as long as it takes. I don't want no excuses. None. Man, this is scary. It's too wet. Oh, that's why you were saying that. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I mean, I guess. So my bad. That was actually not a bad idea that y'all had, but I mean, for what? I'm just not going to do that. I don't just carry plastic bags to put my feet in. I just think it would look awkward. Batman with big plastic bags on his feet. It's weird. I guess I'm just like so used to being out here in rain and different stuff. So I didn't understand that. But yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense, but I'm not the type that would probably waste my time doing it. I'll just buy new socks. You know what I mean? Do plastic bags really work for that? Like the friction on the slick pavement when it's this wet? I didn't know that. I guess that makes sense. He did it in that movie, The Departed. Marky Mark. Remember that? But that was because he was covering up his whole like prints of his shoes, I think. That stuff was crazy in that movie. But yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to the future. Just looking forward to everything, man. But yeah, like I said, they have that. They have it on YouTube, guys that pretended to be Batman and all that. That's pretending, man. I'm talking about the real thing, bro. That's what y'all don't get. Like, you understand, there's insects under these bridges and stuff. Okay? I'm talking about you got to have some serious courage to do what I do. I mean, you know, like Batman, he'd be hanging out under bridges and stuff, like just sitting there with his cape, like, whoosh. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of stuff I do. Like, you got to be the real Batman to do that type of stuff. You know, you taking risks. There's Black Widows and all sorts of spiders under there. There's all sorts of stuff. Species of things you never even knew existed, probably. Real talk. You know, Batman's got to go, like, in submarines through lakes and stuff, you know? I mean, there's all sorts of risks involved with what I do. You know, I'm not faking it. I'm doing the real thing. Like, you have to acclimate. That's the whole point about pushing outside of the limits of this matrix reality. That's why I keep pushing that theme, so that hopefully people will grasp the concept a little and understand where I'm coming from. I've always been like this for a long time. Always thought like this, and it just evolved and developed more. But yeah, all right, we'll be back in a minute, man. I'll walk here and see what I'm gonna do. Probably start a new one in a minute. I'm gonna go grab something to eat and stuff, so we'll do that. All right, much love. Christina, come back on the next one.